Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the upcoming housing related things with the Stonethorn DLC. More specifically, we'll be touring one of the houses and my personal favorite of the two new homes called Antiquarian's Alpine Gallery. Before we get started, if you'd like to find me elsewhere, Twitter, Instagram, or Twitch, those handles are up on the screen now, as well as in the description down below. There are two new homes featured on the PTS for the Stonethorn DLC. One of them is called Stillwater's Retreat, which can be found in the notable home section in the Crown Store. I was unable to find Antiquarian's Alpine Gallery in the Crown Store, so I ended up porting to it from the map. This right here is the Morthal Way Shrine, and the house is just below this. If you follow this pathway down just below one of the world bosses, you can find it right here on the map in Western Skyrim. It's very pretty, like sitting up next to a waterfall. I just think the pathway leading up to it is really nice. Reminds me of like some kind of a forest cabin. And this is the entrance. The loading screen looks like it features a lot of antiquity furnishings. I recognize this one. The others too. So before we get started, let's read the patch notes about Antiquarian's Alpine Gallery. It says, tucked away in scenic Hjalmark, this rustic gallery contains plenty of space to display all manner of antiquities. A gorgeous waterfall provides water to a private pond, creating a perfect setting for scholarly gatherings. So this is the entryway to the Alpine Gallery. It's a beautiful, large wooden entryway. Right away after reading that note, I can already see the places for displaying your antiquities, but I guess you could do whatever you wanted, display whatever you wanted here. But there are definitely some ledges that you can display your antiquity furnishings on. There's also this space over here on the left side, which when I first toured this house without reading that note, I originally was thinking like this would be a good place for like a work table or, you know, your crafting tables. But I can already see that there are some tables here that you could probably display more antiquities on. So I guess you could do with this space whatever you wanted to. I was thinking it would make a nice crafting area or something along those lines, but it's really up to you, whatever you wanted to do with that. There's also some ledges over there, it looks like, for more antiquities. And here is the back part. We won't look over there just yet. But all the way over here we have another space. It's just like a large stone space. I wouldn't say that you have to necessarily use this for displaying antiquities. You could do whatever you wanted with it. You could like build something there, or maybe even use it as like some kind of a stable, build like a stable or something there, I suppose. Okay, so let's tour the inside of the house, but on the right, I don't think I walked over here before. There is another section for antiquities, another set of displays, and you can also get to the back part of the house from here. There's like a little crack in these rocks, so you can wander. One thing about this house, like the moment you enter it, you can just hear the ambience. Just tons of nature sounds. I really love it. It's great. They did a good job with the sounds in this house for sure. Okay, so here's the entryway. Have a large wooden entryway. There's a window just above the door. These little figureheads on the outside. I'll go inside. Here's the inside. I've already been in here once, so I'm just gonna tell you my thoughts the first time I was in here. I liked the amount of space. Like, I didn't feel like it was an overwhelming amount of space. And one thing I also really love about this is not only the wooden rustic vibe, because that's just like something I like personally in houses, but also I like how there's layers to the ceiling. So the ceiling itself is really high, but you don't feel that because they have these lower levels here. So It seems like it will make it easier to light the room for sure. So you have like a little section over here. By the way, we can't actually purchase this house on the PTS. It's not for sale. So we aren't actually able to decorate it ourselves. We can just kind of look at it. Some more tables. These tables are everywhere, I'm assuming, for antiquities. That wasn't completely apparent to me before I read the patch note about it, which it should have been because it's right in the name. Antiquarian's Alpine Gallery. It makes sense. It's like a home that you can display all your antiquities, but I saw this house and I was just like, oh my gosh, cozy cabin in the woods. Perfect. Okay, so we'll go upstairs. Move a little faster up the stairs. So here's the second floor. And it's just a small space. More tables for display. And up top, you have like a little rectangular, I guess, floor with an opening in the middle where you can see the bottom floor. We're also getting close to the ceiling, but it's still pretty far up there. And more tables, and then over here we have like a little ledge. You could display like trophies or something here. Yeah, but overall I really like the inside of the house. I definitely don't think I would use this house to just display antiquities. Like, there are tables everywhere. I feel like I would have a fully different take for this house. It's just like the perfect cabin. I would want to do like little fireplaces and studies and make a cozy bedroom up here. Like this I would want to make into like a loft or something. So yeah, I would probably have like a little bit of a different take, but they definitely give you a lot of space if you wanted to make a home just for displaying antiquities. So this is the door to the Alpine Terrace. Here is the back of the house, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's small, but not that it's super small. It's just like, you know, a medium-sized house. There's a waterfall, a little pond, and a walkway over the pond. And then there's just mountains and lots of trees. Still those really pretty sounds in the background too. And we have like more sections for like stone display. The note says for study, like meetings. You can have like meetings here. Here's the bridge that walks across the pond. How deep is this pond actually? Oh, you can swim in it. Oh, we're roleplay swimming right now. Hold on. There we go. So yeah, you can actually swim in here. It does cut off right there. That's like where it stops. It's a pond, so it's not a river. Definitely give you like a lot of space for display and also just building. I'd be really curious to see if anybody else would have a different take and what they would do with the space over here. I'd be curious because I don't have any ideas for this outside part yet, just the inside. Thank you so much for checking out my video of Antiquarian's Alpine Gallery. This is my favorite out of the two houses in the PTS. I want to do a tour for YouTube. I'll probably tour Stillwater too. I think out of the two, this might be the house that I'll buy when it comes to live server. But I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on it. I know it wasn't much. I haven't done a house tour before on YouTube, so I just wanted to share a couple thoughts as I was walking through. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.